Hi everyone, so this video is going to be another one of the Halloween videos, and this is a kind of very sexy, sorry for the noise, a very sexy kind of devil look. It's something that you could kind of wear out, but it is very, very exaggerated and very, very sexy and very vamped up. So I'm just going to get started. I've already done my foundation. I thought you kind of need a very perfect base for this look. So I used NARS Sheer Glow and a little concealer. And I'm going to do the eyes first, but I am just going to use a little bit of bronzer to shape the face. And when I say a little, I don't actually mean a little. I actually mean quite a lot of bronzer, because you want a very contoured, sexy, chiseled look. And I'm using the L'Oreal Glam Bronze Bronzer on an angled blush brush. I'm just getting quite a lot of product and going to just contour my cheekbones really high. So kind of take it higher than you normally would. So you get that kind of line, and then you can just buff it out. Can you hear those birds? I hate them. But you do get that kind of very chiseled look if you take it higher up, like I said. Like so. And then just blend it out. And like I said, with Halloween makeup, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's more the overall effect. So just going to contour my temples. Blend that in, sides of your nose and a little bit on your chin, just to make your face look more chiseled. I'm now going to move on to brows, because brows are quite a prominent feature in this look. And I'm going to just use some brow tamer first. And I'm going to fill them in so they're quite kind of sexy and thick, but not overdone or anything. We want them to be just really pretty, but very, very noticeable. So I'm not going to use a dark brown shadow, which is what I would normally use. I'm going to use black because, like I said, again, it's Halloween. You want something slightly more theatrical looking than you would normally go for. And I'm just using an angled brush and Carbon by MAC. Just this one right here to fill in my brows. So you want to just really kind of make them look very, very structured and very, very strong, and a kind of quite fierce brow, if you know what I mean. I sound like Gok, don't I, saying fierce. So there you've got a very kind of strong brow, and I am going to brush it into place and then just smooth it over in a moment as well. I sound like I live in a zoo. You can hear all that noise. So there, we've got quite a very strong brow going on, and I'm going to just use a little bit of clear mascara over them to just sort of further enhance the shape, making sure they're very arched. And it also kind of adds a little bit of texture into the brow, which I really like. So there, we've got our brows on. Moving on to eyes, I'm going to start by applying the Max Factor Smoky Eye Effect shadow all over my eyes. So just kind of applying it really heavily, and at this point it can be super messy, it doesn't really matter. Like so. And then just blending it out ever so slightly. And on the other eye doing the same. This is such a lovely, lovely colour. Just taking it a little bit stronger on the outer corners. Because this is a cream product, obviously you can kind of just really work it with your hands. So there. I'm now going to add some eyeshadow on top of that, and I'm going to use Antiques by MAC, which is kind of a similar tone, and it's this one right here. So I'm going to add some Antique on top of this colour just to kind of give it some more depth. And you get a kind of really beautiful reddish coppery colour. You can see that right there, that I think is just amazing. Like so. I'm now going to take a blending brush and just start to kind of blend the colour a little, because you do want it to kind of be very seductive looking. I'm now going to go in with some carbon on my blending brush, which, like I said, is the matte black shade, and start to kind of add it into the outer corners like that. And you want a kind of very elongated, sexy eye. You just want that kind of very sexy haze. So, like so. And I'm now just going to blend it a little bit with just a kind of flat, this is a pack brush. Just to kind of soften the edges. Like so. And that is the eyes almost done. I'm just going to go back with my flat shadow brush with a bit more of Antique, and I'm going to take it under the lash line. Like so. I think this is kind of more of an exotic devil look, but that's the eyes pretty much done. Just going to apply some mascara. I'm going to use the volume size of the Rimmel Day to Night mascara. Like so. And I'm going to apply a little bit of black liner into my waterline. This is Benefit Bad Girl liner. Just to kind of even give the look even more depth. Like so. And no mascara on the bottom lines. You want to keep it very kind of sultry looking. I'm now going to carry on with the skin because it is a very, very important part. And I'm going to use this bronzing, the bronzer from this bronzing duo by e.l.f. and it's their blushed bronze duo, which is meant to be kind of the dupe for NARS Laguna and NARS Orgasm. Using it on a fluffy brush, I'm just going to take some of the bronzing shade and just really kind of concentrate it down the centre of my face. Like so. Sorry for that noise, that was my phone. Next, I'm going to use this as a blush, and again it's the bronzing shade. You don't want any pink or anything in this look, and it's the Smashbox Blush Soft Lights Duo in AM to PM, and I'm going to use this part right here, the kind of more bronzy shade, just on the apples of my cheeks to kind of add a glow, but not a pinky glow, like so. And I'm now going to move on to the lips, and I'm using 3 products on the lips, and they are really, really key to this look. And the first one is I'm using a little bit of the Body Shop lip tint, the lip and cheek stain, sorry, just to kind of give my lips a little bit of colour first before I go and apply the lipstick, which is a very, very important part in this look and is absolutely gorgeous. And the lipstick I'm using is the Makeup Academy Red Lipstick in number 13, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to use this on a lip brush. Because I just find it's just such a beautiful colour. I'm just kind of roughly mapping out the shape like I said before. And there we go, we've got the lips on. And I'm now just going to add a little bit of gloss because I think it'll just kind of really add to the whole dimension. And I'm using some of the number 7 gloss in Candy Floss. And there you go. You do need to be careful because it can smudge when you apply gloss. So you do need to be careful and maybe use a kind of long-lasting red lip as opposed to what I used. But nonetheless, it is a really, really lovely look. I think this is my favourite out of all the ones I've done because I think it's kind of the sexiest. But yeah, let me know how you feel if you want any other Halloween tutorials. I know someone said they wanted a kind of vampire-y one, so I'm going to do that. But I think this kind of sexy devil look is really, really nice and really, really kind of just seductive and lovely. So I hope you enjoyed this and I will see you all soon. And yeah, take care. Bye-bye.